Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oklahoma's offense will get the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, he showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. So Kentucky's offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They believe they can run right here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move. That's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Handoff from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Handoff to the lone back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. On the option. The pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Coates. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the fullback. Turning it on! Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Kentucky! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive.
There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. And Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
Power football with the run. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll try the run. Look out, he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Sooners want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Sooners send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams...
Right down the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. There's still plenty of time. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires downfield. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll run this play from the pistol. The lone back's got it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Fights off a defender. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to BYU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Got his man down the middle. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Now they'll run the draw. Shows him the stiff arm. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Made a defender miss. Gets away from one. He's got space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Gets the back moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down coming up.
Gonna look downfield again. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Coates. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his target down the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
And the Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Trying to set the tone with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Got him downfield. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Turning it on! Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball.
Brings up second down.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Gives it on the option. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He'll keep it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. The inside handoff. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release on the RPO. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Second down coming up.
Off play action. Looking deep. Snatches it on the right. Off and running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Number 9.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Connection to the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. It's a draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. He's got it and still on his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. Looking for a man, it's Patrick. And his first throw here is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll do it himself. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Coffee. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws toward the end zone. And is swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. Past the 10. streak is going to continue.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Oklahoma offense, looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's Patrick. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. A strike downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. The Sooners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Patrick. Fires to the wideout. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's York. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.